Hello students, welcome to the English online classes. I hope you all are doing well. So yesterday we started the poem that is Char's Poem 2 and it is written by Carl Wendell Heinz Jr. By whom? It is written by Carl Wendell Heinz. Yesterday we already discussed about the poet, glossary part and also we have seen summary of the poem. So today we will see the poem. So before to that, we will see the introduction of the poem. Like the ancient mariner in Coleridge poem, the old jazz musician feels he has a message for the people of the world. In the bridge, he is a pathetic figure. He is a pathetic figure. Pathetic meaning sad or mysterious. Chintajanaka we can say. But at the same time, a commanding artist, he has the power in him to make people listen. So he is a pathetic figure. He had a command over that music. He has mastery over playing music. He has the power in him to make people listen. So people listen to his music. This a gift that not many possesses. This gift is not possessed by many people or not owned by many people. He is silent in speech but eloquent in music. This gift is not owned by many people. He is very silent. He used to talk less. He doesn't speak much but he talks too much through the music. Okay children, this is the poem with simple lines, not in stanzas and not with rhyming schemes. Usually we can see poems have rhyming words in it, right? But we will not find rhyming words here. It is normal conversation poem. So now let's see the poem. There he stands, see, like a black ancient mariner. Ancient means old. Here mariner means name of a particular character which comes in the poem, the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Coleridge. It is written by Samuel Coleridge. I taught this yesterday. In that poem, seaman shoots an albatross named Bird. And people used to believe that that bird was very lucky if it is with you. But this ancient mariner, what he did? He killed the bird and he faced so many things. Consequences of that, he faced so many things due to that. He killed the bird. So due to that, he suffered a lot when he was traveling in the sea. And there sea creatures troubled him a lot. So here, poet is comparing this person to the black ancient mariner. His wrinkled old face. His face was wrinkled. Wrinkled means lines or folds on the skin. Sukkugattida. Wrinkles came on his face. Those wrinkles shows that he is aged. So full of the wearies of living is turned downward. So wearies means become tired. Besara. Wearies of living means he become totally tired in his life to live. ಸೊ ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್. ಜೀವನದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ನಿರುತ್ಸಾಹವಿತ್ತು. ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಲಿ ಲೈಫ್. ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟಿಗ್, ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಬೋರ್ಡಮ್. ಸೊ ಹಿ ಡಸಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಲಿವ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅರ್ತ್. ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ gerund. Living, this is gerund. It looks like verb but it acts as a noun. Okay children? Is turned downward with closed eyes, and he has turned down his face with closed eyes. His eyes are also turned down. Here This with is connected with the next line. With closed eyes. Sorry. With closed eyes. His frayed collar, faded blue, old shirt turns dark with sweat. So, he's frayed. What is the meaning of frayed? We had already learned it in glossary part. That is threads in a piece of cloth starting to come apart. Okay. Threads came apart from his collar and it is faded also. It's gradually grown faint in color. It is Kalegonda. And his old shirt turns dark due to sweat. Due to sweat, his old shirt turns to dark. It is dark due. It is dark. Due to sweat, it has become dirty. It is faded now. And the old necktie undone drops loosely about the worn. And again, this connects to the next line. Worn old jacket. Okay, his necktie which he wore it is not tied properly and he has worn an old jacket. His shirt because of perspiration it has become dark and he has tied the necktie loosely. Okay, and he has put on the old jacket. ಅವರು ಹಳೆಯ ನೆಕ್ಟೈ ಉಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು, ಕೊರಳಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಟೈ ನೇತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಆತ ಉಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಜಾಕೆಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಸವಕಳಿಯಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಹಳೆಯದಾಗಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಸವಿದು ಹೋಗಿತ್ತು. ಆ ಜಾಕೆಟ್ ಅವನ ನೇತಾಡುವಂತಹ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆತ ಉಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಶೂಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು? ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್. ಹೀಸ್ ರನ್ ಡೌನ್ ಶೂಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇನ್ ದೆಮ್. ಅವನು ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋಂಥ ಶೂಸ್ ಹೇಗಾಗಿತ್ತು? ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಸವ್ದು ಹೋಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಪೇಪರನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ರನ್ ಡೌನ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ರನ್ ಡೌನ್? ರನ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಸವಿದು ಹೋಗು. ಸೊ ಹಿಸ್ ನೆಕ್ ಟೈ ವಾಸ್ ಲೂಸ್ಲಿ ಟೈಡ್. ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಪುಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಜಾಕೆಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, meaning of the sag is to hang. What do you mean by sag? It is hang. Just barely holding his sagging stomach in. His run down shoes have paper in them. So his stomach is sagging, hanging. His jacket is not holding his stomach. His shoes are run down. He has inserted paper instead of sole inside the shoes. His abdomen is belly. It's sagging. His jacket is not holding his belly. And then what about his shoes? Those are spoiled. They are ruined. What did he do with those? He inserted paper in them. And his rough unshaven face shows pain in each. But there he stands in self-brought solitude head. Solitude meaning the state of being alone. His face is unshaven, so he is looking rough. It is not shaven. His face is not smooth. He looks rough. He has not shaved. His mustache, his beard. The wrinkles on his face show his pain of mundane life. Okay, it shows he is not at all interested in worldly pleasure. He has imposed self-brought aloofness. Who asked him to stand there? He has self-imposed. Okay, has he shaven his face? No. What does each wrinkles on his face shows? It shows worries. Okay, ಅವನು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಗೆರೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಆತನ ನೋವು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಆದರೂ ಅವನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಪೋಯಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಆತ್ಮಸ್ಥೈರ್ಯದಿಂದ ಏಕಾಂತವಾಗಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Still down eyes, still closed ears, perked and trained upon the bars line for across his chest lies an old. This again connects to the next line. An old alto saxophone. What is saxophone? Image you can see the picture of saxophone. This is an instrument. This is musical instrument. This is called saxophone. Still down. His eyes are still closed, but his ears are very active, perked. Meaning of perked is active, alert. Okay, he has trained his ears to hear loud musical sound, and on his chest, across his chest, an old saxophone lies. Alto saxophone. Alto saxophone means just now you have seen the image of that. Alto saxophone supported from his neck by a wire coat hanger. Gently he lifts it now to parted lips. See. Alto saxophone produces sound and it lies across his chest. His neck supports the saxophone by a wire coated hanger. He gently lifts his saxophone and places between his lips. Gently, smoothly, it is adverb. Okay, he lifts the saxophone. Parted, the meaning of parted is vibhajisu. C means nodu. To tell all the world that he is a black man, that he was sent here to preach the black gospel of jazz, now preaching it with words of screaming notes. What does he say to the world? To tell the whole world that he is a black man. He was sent here by whom? By God. For what purpose? To preach. Meaning of preach is to deliver a religious address to an assembled group of people. He is sent because he is sent by the God for the purpose of some purpose. What is that purpose? To preach the black gospel of jazz. Now he is preaching it with words of screaming notes. Gospel, a type of a religious music in which religious songs are sung very loudly. That is gospel. He is sent by the God to preach some religious music. Religious songs to sung loudly. ಅವನನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ದೇವರು. ದೇವರು ಅವನನ್ನು ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಜಗತ್ತಿಗೆ ದೇವರ ಸುವಾರ್ತೆ ಮಂತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ಬೋಧಿಸಲು ದೇವರು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Screaming notes and chords, he is no longer a man. No, not even a black man. But yeah, a bird, one that gathers his wings and flies higher until he flies away or come back to find himself a black man again. Screaming notes is heard through the saxophone. It is a musical instrument, saxophone. All the people were listening to his music, but while playing, he himself no longer a black man. He is neither black man nor a white man. He has become a bird. While playing, he involved himself deeply in music. Now he is feeling like he is a bird which gathers his wings to fly. Chords meaning it is a mix of sounds. ಸ್ವರ ಮೇಳಕ್ಕೆ chords ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, what happened? All of a sudden, while playing music, he has transformed as a bird. He gathers his wings and flies very high in the sky like a bird. And he covers a far distant place. Then he turns to the world. Then again he finds himself as a black man. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹಿಡನ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ. ಸಂಗೀತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋವು ಮರಿತಾನೆ, ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋವನ್ನು ಮರಿತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಸಂಗೀತದ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಸಂಗೀತದಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಗಿ ಉಳಿತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಗೇನ್ ಹಿ ರಿಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್. ಓಕೆ, simple conversation poem. Okay children, please read the entire poem thoroughly. Now I would like to conclude my session. Thank you. Bye bye.